Hey, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are at. Hi, I'm Diana Anderson, and welcome to my very first day of the 100-day challenge. Yes, you know, some of you have been following me and know that I go live almost daily. However, when this challenge was put before me, I said, I'm going to take this up. I'm going to make the dedicate myself to doing this live every day at the same time, 4:30 p.m. Now, 4:30 p.m., I'm normally running around my house getting ready to do a live. But today I wanted to come to you and kick this off with a very special live. I'm going to try to stay composed, and thank you all for joining. Please share this out if you would like, because this is going to be a really fun challenge. And tonight, I'm just sharing with you where it all started. I had dabbled in network marketing, entrepreneurship, off and on for well over 20 years, but it was a hobby. Well, it all started December 23rd, about 5 years ago. I was very, very unhappy, and I was a very negative person. This lovely person that you see today that's positive, you would not have recognized me back then. The reason I was so unhappy is because I was on a job that was, I'm sorry to say, male-dominated, and it was a pretty thankless job. I'd been there for 17 years. Well, on this day, December 23rd, I was on my way to work, and I decided that I was going to do something that I had never done before. I was going to give my question, my dilemma, over to God. Now, some of you may not be believers. However, this is my story. On that fateful day, I was driving to work, and I was going to work about 5:30 a.m. because I was leaving for my Christmas holidays. But this Christmas holiday was a little bit different than most because we were in, my father-in-law was in a hospice situation, and we didn't know if he was going to make it through the holidays. Well, at 9:45 a.m., my husband texted me and said, "Can you come now? The pastor's coming." Well, you see, I had asked all the way to work for God to give me a sign, okay? I forgot to say that. Well, when I went down to tell my boss, remember, I'd been there for 17 years. My boss said, "Is your desk cleaned off?" Well, that was kind of a slap across the face, and it kind of made me gasp because I didn't know what to say. And then he said, "Are you sure you shouldn't stay till noon?" Well, that was kind of I'd been slapped across the face, then I got slugged in the stomach. And then here was a kick in the shin. He said, "Well, if you think you ought to." Well, I went out to my car. I had the worst case of Tourette syndrome in my entire life, okay? And I couldn't take this anger to where I was going. Well, then I was, again, talking to God and asking him to help calm me down. Well, I had a little tap on my shoulder. Then I was hysterical because God had never spoke to me in that way before. So I knew that that was my answer. Yes, Diana, you need to pursue your dream of being an entrepreneur. Hands down, no questions. Okay, but I couldn't quit. I couldn't just quit because that particular job, we had profit sharing, okay? And I couldn't leave my job until March. Mind you, this is December 23rd. Or wait, I was going to get my check. So I had to wait and wait and wait and wait till March. Well, on that fateful day, on March 11th, I got my profit sharing check. I ran to the bank. I negotiated it because they could still stop payment on it. Mind you, this was about a $12,000 check. Nothing to sneeze at. So as soon as I got that check negotiated, I went back to my office and I sat there. I did something I'd never done. I leaned back, I put my feet on my desk, and I just sat there and went, I really did that. I know some of you might find it hard to believe that I did nothing. Well, at 3 p.m. I went down and I told my boss, I said, here, I have something for you. When he read it, he said, what do you think you can do? What do you think I can do? I said, just watch me. Well, since then, I've never looked back. I've been in, I think, 4 companies since then. And I have always been working to be the leader that I have always wished I had. Now, it wasn't until about February of this year that I came to the conclusion that in order to be the leader that you wished you had always had, you have to become that leader. So I have been working on just that. And that has led me to where I am today. I'm with an awesome company that has basically, I've been surrounded by amazing top leaders. I've been surrounded by people that lift you up and give you the guidance when you need the guidance. And I have taken the steps to educate myself each and every day to do something for my business. And most of all, treat my business as a business and not a hobby. And this has led me to where I am today. You know, since that day in February when someone shared something with me, it led me to a group of people. Well, one of those people named Curry Russell reached out to me May 11th and said, holy crap, you've got to see this. Now, if you know Curry, you know that was his way of saying, stop what you're doing and take a look. I did just that. And since then, I have earned a cruise. I have been to a company launch, and I have a team of over 100, and I am loving what I do daily. But what I love most about what I'm doing right now is that I have something to offer everyone. And this 100-day challenge is just part of that, what I'm doing. If you would like to know what I'm doing, got to listen real close. I'm going to put a link in here. And I'm going to put a link in the comments. And that link is showmelive.com and knowyouropen.com. At 5 p.m., which is in just a little under a half hour, we are going to be sharing the fun, what this is all about. If you would like to join us, please do so. You may be at a point in your life where, you know what, you just need that little extra something to help you move on to the next step. Now, why do I share my story? Because somebody out there, may even be you, that has been, floundering and knowing that there's something else out there and that what you're currently doing may not be what you need to be doing, or you may know somebody that just needs that extra little push to know that they can do whatever they set their mind to. Okay, this has been day 1 of the Asirvia Rank Up Video Challenge. Please join us as we go about each and every day. This is day 1. Do you have what it takes to do the 100-day challenge? Message me and I'll get you started on that challenge. Have a great day, everyone. And again, thanks for watching.